Today's video is one of my most favorite topics to talk about because I am a true believer in really designing your life the way you want it to be. And one of the things that I have realized is if you want your life to be fulfilling and purposeful and joyous, then you have to make intentional steps. Yeah. So this comes from someone who has lived a passive life before, because before I used to just let life happen. And letting life happen will mean you can wake up 1 year later and realize I have nothing to show for my life. And that is the most unfulfilling thing that can happen to you. So I want you to take a few steps today in your life to make sure that you really get yourself to really live intentionally. And what this is going to do for you is to make sure that you're living a joyous, happy, and purposeful life. A life that is fulfilling for you and very enjoyable. So I hope you stick around because this is going to be much fun for us to have a chat. And if you find value in this video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment in the comment section below, because we want to know, how are you living an intentional life? What steps are you taking to make sure your life is purposeful and joyous? Let's get it. So one of the key steps that you need to start with is identify your core values and your principles. What are those things that you live by? Is it religion? Is it faith? Is it kindness? Is it love? Like, what's that one value that really defines your life? And you want to make sure that you're building, or intentionally building your life around those values, because you'll find it very fulfilling for you, and you'll realize that you're living a life that is very authentic to you. So once you identify them, now you'll start taking steps to ensure that you're living those things on a daily basis. So if one of your core values is kindness, how are you intentionally being kind to people on a daily basis? If one of your core values is faith, and love and religion, how are you living out those things for you on a daily basis? The thing I have found about identifying this is it gives you an intentional mindset to make sure that you're walking in that line, walking in that purpose. And when you're not intentionally driving towards things, or when you don't clearly put things out there and identify them, you will leave them out whenever you can. Maybe once a month, maybe once a year. Before you know it, you're not living in your purpose. If you don't know how to identify your core values or your core principle, this second tip is going to work for you, because one of the ways you can identify what your principles and values are is list all the key elements of your life. If it is family, if it is religion, if it's relationship, if it's career, if it's kindness, if it's money, if it's ambition, list all those things up. Yes. And then you can be able to properly evaluate, how do they contrast to each other? What is more important to you? Is career more important to you, or is family more important to you? So you'll know what to give more time. Otherwise, if you're not keen on these areas, you'll give the wrong things the wrong amount of time. So you want to make sure that your time and effort is really invested in the things that are of value to you and things that you really want to really move forward in line with your purpose and with your living intention. Then another tip, which might seem quite obvious, but it's not so obvious, is get to know yourself with compassion. Who are you? Who is Flash? What does she like? What does she like to do? One of the things I had to let go is waiting for people to do stuff for me. I had to start understanding the things that I liked, the things that I enjoyed. So I had to, and that came from me having a heart-to-heart with myself, identifying who I was and the things I really wanted out of life. And because of that, I was able to start showing up for me and giving myself the things that I need. So who are you? What do you like? Where would you like to go? What are the kind of places you like to hang out in? What are the things you enjoy? What are the drinks you like to drink? The food you like to eat? All this stuff is key for you to identify and know your true self. And you don't want other people not going to do this job for you. Because once you want other people to get to know you, they'll just know who you are from the outside. They won't know the real you. Because you, the real you have to also know who you are from the inside. So people can get to know who you are when they are. Once you know who you are, you'll just be able to prioritize the things that you want, and you won't compromise yourself for what other people want or what other people expect you to be. Okay. Now, another key thing that you really need to think about is declutter your environment, declutter your belongings. Because once you go through a period of self-reflection, getting to know yourself, what you want, what you don't want, start eliminating the things that don't work for you anymore. If it is clothing that doesn't serve you anymore, get rid of it. If it is, things you're holding on to stuff, some of us are hoarders, so you literally have like a bunch of things in your space and they're way too many. Get rid of that stuff. Only stay with the things that you need, the things that serve you, the things that give you really good energy, and the things that are going to be taking you to to you who you want to be like going forward. Those are the things you want to stay with. Any other thing, don't remain with it. And letting go of things might require you to let go of certain people. So if you know certain people who are not serving you, certain spaces, who are giving you negative energy, we like to use negative vibes. Like if anyone is giving you that type of energy, the kind of energy that makes you feel drained and low, eliminate those people and put yourself around people who lift you up, people who encourage you, people who show up for you, people who are genuinely there for you. You don't want to feel like you're investing in people, investing in relationships and people that are not serving you anymore. Now is the time, because truth is, we might think we don't need people, but the quality of the people that you have around you, they play a key role in who you end up being, in who you are. So if you're surrounding yourself with people who feel like you are nothing, you're going to be nothing, because you're going to believe each and everything that they tell you. But if you're surrounding yourself with people who feel like if people believe in you, then those effects, those things that they're saying to you, they're going to make a really good effect on you and your life, and it's going to help you to live your life. The other things that can help you to live more intentionally is by being more organized with your time and money. Because you guys, what you put your time into, what you invest your time into, has a direct correlation with what you end up becoming. So if you're procrastinating, you're not showing up for yourself, you're just there, then you're definitely going to remain just there. So if you want to live more intentionally, you have to think about what you invest in your time in. Go back to your core values, go back to your principles, those things that you listed for yourself, and the amount of time and effort you say you want to put into them. Now invest time into them, okay? And if there's a financial investment you need to make into yourself, you know where to invest the finances into. If it's career, then you know where to invest. You might have to invest in some good clothing, you might have to invest in books to get yourself up to date. You might have to invest in your faith. What does that mean for you? It means you joining, church. It means you going for like prayer groups and investing time into those things. So you realize how investing time and money gets more organized once you know where you're investing them. Otherwise, if you don't know where you're investing anything, then it means you're kind of just waiting. If someone tells you let's go here, you go, because you don't have a plan. You don't have anything that you plan to do. I'm going to end with two things, and one of them is, as you're planning to live more intentionally, listen to your gut. You know who you are, you know who you want to be, you know where you want to go. The world will try to define these things for you. Don't let them, okay? You will want to take a certain journey. People will make you feel like you're not meant for that journey. Don't believe in anyone. So take some time, listen to your gut and listen to your inner self. Where do you want to go? Who do you want to be? And make sure you walk in that line. And the second thing is, start small, because this process is going to be one for you to change. It's like a flower opening up. You don't want to feel like you want to open up and be a flower like tomorrow. No, it takes a process. So water yourself. Look at yourself like a plant. Water yourself today. Speak positivity into your life. Be patient with yourself, because you'll start seeing how the small investments you're making into yourself, how they're going to start really being, like seen out there, being impactful for you. So I hope at the end of all this gets you thinking about building a roadmap for your life, building a strategy just to get yourself to be enjoying life more intentionally, finding out what your purpose is. Of
course, the resources I've given you today are just like a tip of the iceberg, just for you to start with. But get into more research around, building the life that you want, around finding your purpose and figuring out who you are. And all these things are going to make sure that you get to sprout out and enjoy life. I hope the resources were helpful for you, and I hope they make an impact for you in your life. And if you feel like there's someone you know and you feel like they need these things, please make sure that this video gets to them, because it will truly mean so much to me if this video gets to the people that really need it. And also make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell, because I definitely want you to come back. I want you to see more content that I make, and leave me a comment, because it will also make my day. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye.